Good morning, guys. This is Ashley Barnes from the Get Sober Network. And today I want to talk about recovery lifestyle. Because, see, when you in recovery, it ain't just about you not using drugs or alcohol anymore. Your whole life got to change. Think about it like this. If you ever met someone that's vegan, you know, obviously they not eating meat, they watching what they eat and stuff, but they become a whole nother person. They become spiritual. They might get closer to God if that's what they into. They not lying no more. They not stealing no more. They not cheating people no more. They becoming a good person. And that's what it's like to be in recovery. See, when you in recovery, everything gotta change. See, cause if you still fooling around, you still getting over on people, you still lying, you still out here hoeing, you ain't gonna be sober long. Cause see, all that stuff go together. See, when you in active addiction, it's a network of sin that you're a part of. It's a network of unhumane acts. You lying, you stealing, you getting over on people, you putting your hands on people, you hoeing, you being foul, you being mean. You can't be none of that when you in recovery. All of that have to change. Your energy has to change. You have to be a light in a room. You can't be a dim in a room. You can't be the person that comes in the room and everything changes. Everybody mood change. It just be bad energy. You can't do that when you're in recovery. Because if you do, you ain't gonna stay sober. In recovery, you gonna know you doing your recovery right when your circle change. Cause see, them people used to get high with, you ain't gonna really be able to hang out with them like that no more. It's gonna be impossible. Cause you in recovery and they not. So when you in recovery, when you doing recovery right, you gonna get new friends. You gonna have new energy around you. You gonna change. You gonna notice your changes. You gonna notice you ain't lying no more. You gonna notice hoeing ain't as fun as it used to be. You gonna notice that you ain't getting over on people. You gonna see opportunities. You gonna like, man, the old me would have did this and did that, but man, I ain't even like that no more. And that's when you really gonna change. Not only are you not going to use drugs or alcohol no more, but you're going to change. You're going to be a better person. You're going to be different. And everybody around you that's going to know, people who knew you in active addiction, who going to meet you in recovery, I'm be like, man, he like a whole new person. She like a whole new person. She ain't nothing like she used to be. She ain't cussing no more. People do something that I know she'll snap out about. She ain't snapping out no more. She calm. Your whole energy gonna change. You're gonna become spiritual. You might get closer to God. Like you gonna be the light. That's what it takes to win and recover. That's what I teach my clients. I teach them not only do I want you to abstain from drugs or alcohol, I want you to change you. I want you to be a better person. I want you to be the type of person that help people out, that hold the door for the old lady walking in with groceries, or might even carry the groceries for her. You know, the person that sees somebody on the street and try to share information with them. Now, I ain't saying you gotta, every time you see a homeless person, you gotta go in your pocket and give them all your money. No, what I'm saying is, when you in recovery, when you in my recovery, you gonna see that person and be like, hey man, what's going on? You know, it's such and such got a program that can help you. Such and such can do this. You know, you ain't gotta be out here. If you ready, man, you know, I could point you in the right direction. That's what people in recovery do. They try to help each other out. They be good to each other. So, cause in recovery, it ain't just about you getting straight. It's about you getting the next man straight too, the next woman straight too. It ain't just about you getting sober. See, no, cause once you get sober, you got to bring somebody else around. You got to help them get sober. You got to be somebody's sponsor. I don't care if it's a loved one or a stranger. That's what we do in recovery. We get straight, then we help somebody else get straight. That's what I teach my clients. But anyway, happy Saturday. I hope everybody have a wonderful weekend. Stay sober. Get that mocktail when you go out tonight. Yeah. All right now. Have a good one.